So we're starting at 77 Fahrenheit. Over here, I've got the light wires hooked up here to a power cord into a power strip, and we can turn that on, and there we get light. And I can also measure the power, and I found this to be a little bit disconcerting. That's supposedly a 32 watt CFL bulb. It may be the bulb is 32 watts, but the electronic ballast is taking 42 watts. And you can see there's the volt amps, and if we look at the power factor, that's pretty low power factor, 0.65 and 43 watts. And this is supposed to be Energy Star certified and California Title 24, and they don't want you to replace that. So I think we can improve upon that by a good margin. And yeah, look at that power, 45 watts. I guess as it warms up, the power increases. So that's pretty bad for a 32 watt CFL. And look at the temperature already. Yeah, it's warm. 135. Get over. Let me turn the light back on. There you can see it. I think that's probably why these lights and ballasts do not last that long, because they probably get incredibly hot. Look at that. It's already up 70 Fahrenheit. Okay, the light's been running now for about half an hour, and the good news is the power consumption has come down as the bulb warmed up. So it dropped from like 45 down to 35 watts. It's sort of a good thing, except you need to figure that a bathroom light is probably only going to be on 10 minutes or so at a time, and it took a good 15 or 20 minutes for the power level to drop. And the light's still going, and that's about as long as I can touch it right there. It is hot. 239 Fahrenheit. That's about 115 degrees Celsius, and that's about a 90 degree C temperature rise, about 160 Fahrenheit. So that is incredibly hot. So maybe what I'll do is flip it over and just see if the temperature drops very much from this point, see if it cools down. I'll let it sit like that, and we'll see if it cools down at all. If I turn this light off, you can see there's a bit of a shadow here. There's actually a piece of metal right there inside under the plastic. This piece here sits down in this area here, and this whole unit is essentially sealed except for the air outlet, and there's supposed to be a damper in here to prevent hot air from the ceiling leaking out the vent when the fan isn't running. So if you don't have the fan running, this whole area will just heat up. This outer part is going to be covered by your attic insulation. Okay, it looks like the temperature's stabilizing here, 189, 190 Fahrenheit. I imagine that metal is there to keep the plastic from melting. I think I will call that quits. So we've got about 190 Fahrenheit, and then I need to do some wiring here. That's the next thing, but I've got to let this cool off. It's too hot to touch right now.